Hey guys, Jesse here, playing Blueprints. This is a puzzle exploration game that I've been watching people stream and play videos for a few months, and it is awesome. So we're going to play it. And the good thing is this game is kind of cyclical, you play a day, then you play the next day. So this can be either a recorded video, such as this one, or it could also be streams, and there's no problem. So yeah, let's go into Blueprints. Like I said, I've been watching people stream it, so I know some of the secrets, I know some of the mechanics. Others I have no idea because I usually just have this on the background while I work from home. So yeah, let's check it out. Dogubomb presents, in association with Raw Fury. A game by Thunder Ross.
Of the Mount Holly estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Blueprints. Okay, you see, this is the mansion, day 1. And here we have arrived at the mansion. I've never seen this cinematic, by the way. Okay, here we are. So as you can see, we have 50 steps. That number on the upper left corner. Let me just... We got resume day 1, call it a day, room directory, game settings. Let me just increase a little bit the mouse sensitivity. Tab, R, and Shift. Stroll. Okay. Yeah, that's better. So, what do we have here? Open only in the event of my death. Okay. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tool or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tool and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning, not rely on the successes of the previous day. You see, this is why I said that this can be videos or streams, and it will not matter. There's not going to be any loss in continuity or anything like that. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which rooms lie beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay. What is this? The Mount Holy Blueprint. This is what we found. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Okay, so this is the thing, you see? Day 1, we have 50 steps. Steps represent how much energy you have left for exploring. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. When you no longer have any steps left, you must call it a day. Okay. We can call it a day over here, inventory, and we are in entrance hall. Mount Holy Estate Blueprint. Antechamber. We need to get over here to get to room 46, which is the goal of this game. Okay. We can also go outside. What do we have here? Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay, good. Just a second, I'm going to just increase the mouse sensitivity a little bit more. There. Okay. So, we got a picture of an ace. And we got a picture of a queen. Queen, ace. We got a statue. We got the same statue. We got time. It is now 8:36 a.m. We got like a village. Over here we get some birds. Walking canes. And this. Okay. Can I go outside? We're in the grounds and we used 1 step. If I go over here, nothing. Okay, we got a fountain over here. What else do I have? Look at that. I saw someone going over there. And they actually went over there. There's a clock there. They actually went over there by somehow lighting torches here. Like you do things, and these are torches and these light up. And after these 4 light up, there's like an elevator here and you can go down there. And I know of a puzzle there. Like I said, I've seen a lot of this game, but always like in passing. I pay attention for a little while, then kept, you know, working. For instance, over here, it's like a tunnel. We got a box. Torches, but they are not lit. And this is blocked, you see? Okay, so we got a tunnel over here. Bird. Okay, let me see. There's something over here, you see? Maybe we can destroy that later. What else do we have in this direction? Ah, we use another step. So we're going... Look at this, there's a door. If we go around here... There's a gate. Nothing there. Okay. Something over here. Look at this. Someone has been camping here. Campsite. The grounds. Okay, this... We use another step. Okay. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu tab to return to the campsite for the night. Okay, so this is where we are spending the night. Okay. What do we have over here? Something there. Can I open this? Okay. There's a four-digit lock, which I have no freaking clue as to. We could, you know, in theory, just jump over this, but apparently not. Those appear to be. Are those so that the frost doesn't damage the apples? I think that's it over there. What else do we have? Nothing there. And a tree stump. Okay, I believe... Oh, look at this. Another door. Okay. So that appears to be what we can see right now on the campsite. Private drive, the grounds. Okay. Let's go back into the manor properly. We spent 5 steps exploring outside. Is there anything over here? Can I open this? No, it's locked. Okay, because I know there's something over there that you can, like, use as a room. Okay, let's go inside and then now you will see the mechanic of this game. So, we're here. We can go west, east, or north. Let's try east. Queen, ace. Okay, select a room to draft. So you see, we got a bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 footsteps. Closet, it has 2 items. And hallway, it just goes over there. And if we press tab, we can see the direction that this will do, you see? Let's go with the hallway for now. Okay, what is this? Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay, so we have a red note that says doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Okay, we get a screenshot of this. And we found it is in the hallway. So you get a tree and a pin. Okay. Can I open anything here? Nothing. Okay, so we got the parlor, we got a guest bedroom, and we got a storeroom. The storeroom apparently has a key, a gem, and 1 monies. The guest bedroom gives us 10 steps, but it's a dead end. And the parlor goes there, and there's a puzzle. I'm going to go with the guest bedroom for now. Plant plus 10 steps. Good. You see, we're feeling this. The objective is to get over here to the antechamber. Okay, what do we have here? There's a thing. Spare set of car keys we found in the guest bedroom. Okay. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality someone made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired a floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of dart to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this one as well. We're in the guest bedroom. Rank 1. Oh, and someone explained, because I asked what was ranks. Apparently, as you go up, you get more ranks. Like this is rank 1, rank 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What else do we have in the guest bedroom? You gotta look at all the things, because everything could be. Look at this. There is a pawn over there in the guest bedroom. So I'm gonna have to make a note of that later. I should have my clipboard. Well, I'm gonna have it for the next one, because I also downloaded like this program called Obsidian, where I can just, take notes. So we got a pawn over there. We got an anchor. We got a deer. And we got a dog tag. Okay, nothing there. Got a baseball. Can I crouch? No. We got like a sheep or something. Nothing that I can see here. Okay. Okay, let's go back. So we got more steps. I'm guessing we're gonna try over here and open. What do we want here? The closet, lavatory, and drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this plume. Gem requirement. If I try to do it, it says no, I don't have gems, you see? This thing has 2 items. The lavatory. What is the lavatory, by the way? Okay. Got a tub there. Got a poopatorium. HSS. And we got this, you see? There's a tub and there's a bat. Tub, bath. Bat, bath. I know these, are significant. I don't remember exactly how, because I saw someone explain that to me, but it was like a few weeks ago. I don't remember exactly. You have to do something with the Like this is a ace and this is a queen. I don't remember. Okay, what do we do here? So we can go over there. So what do we have here? Den, storeroom, and bedroom. We got another bedroom. If we enter this, we are gonna... Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Storeroom. This gives us a key, a gem, and 1 money. And the gem gives us 1 gem. Let's try that one. Okay, so this is the den. We have a clock. I think this is showing the time of the clock outside. So it's just after 10:16 or something like that. We got a bride. We got a bridge. You see, it's a wordplay. Bridge bride. Bridge bride. What else do we have here? We got a gem. Okay. This one over here is locked because this one has no opening. 1 second, let me see. Volume. I'm just gonna increase a little bit. There. And the mouse sensitivity all the way up. Okay, better. Nothing here. We got a nice fireplace. There's a pawn here. So there's a pawn in the den. And we have the clock, which I believe is the clock that we saw. You know, there's like a big clock outside. Chapel. Whenever you enter the chapel, you lose 1 money. Storeroom, it gives you 1 key, 1 gem, and 1 money. Parlor, I guess that means there's a puzzle? The only issue I have is that this is kind of... I don't know. Yeah, I need to open... Yeah, let's open this. I need to open up the board, not close it. Okay, so we're in the chapel. Okay. So we got 4 statues. Everything has some significance here, you know? So we got that. And there's numbers. Look at this. Number 1 is this one. I want to take a screenshot. Numbers 6 and 4 are these ones. Another screenshot. 2 and 3 are these ones. Are these like staffs in the house? Because this one looks like a cook. This one looks like a gardener. Oh, look at that. More stuff here. Let me just take that screenshot. And this one over there. So I'm guessing that's like security? Cleaning? Kitchen? Gardener? Horse something? Chimney? And this one, look, also gardener. Oh no. And we didn't have any money, so we didn't lose anything. I think here as well. I don't know if this has some significance. But we'll see. You know, we're going to be playing this for a while. Let me see in the pews. I don't think there's anything. So we're now looking at west. I would like to go north. Open up a little bit. What do we have here? A pantry, which gives us 4 monies and goes left. A bedroom, which also goes left. And a corridor. Corridor is always left unlocked. Okay. This is a corridor. There's no... Yeah, there's artwork as well. Look at this. This is like trays for snacks. And this is Thai. Thai tray? Something like that? Anything else? Corridor. So this one and this one. Storeroom. Where are we facing? We're facing north here. Plus 1 key. Passageway. Gem requirement. I don't have the necessary. This is not very good. Can I once you have drawn floor plans, you must select one to... Okay, we cannot cancel. Let's go with... If I do this, I could lock myself out. Let's go with this one. So we're gonna get a key. Here we are in the nook. Look at this. We got... What is this? Like a feeder? And also look at this. There's a rook in the nook. And this is like a coat. We got this key. And there's a rook here. Okay. Yeah, this is where you can read. You got a radio, all radio. Oh, there's a note. A journey northworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, perhaps more fittingly a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to, from now on, have the clipboard when I'm playing this, and then I will dump all of my information into, most likely, the obsidian thing. Okay. You see? We get this. Okay. Also, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Okay, what else do we do? And it's important to remember that the nook has a rook. Okay, I guess we go over here. Well, this is good. We got the pantry. We can keep going up. You see, we have not locked ourselves. We can then come back over here and do something. Okay. Okay, we're in the pantry. Coffee. Look at this. Queen and car. Okay, we got the monies. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday. We have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. I'll take a screenshot of this. In the pantry. 5 apples, 5 bananas, and 5 oranges. Look at this. We grab that and we get 2 more steps. I see boxes. Coffee. We go up over here now. tea. Pantry. Okay, yeah, we're looking into the grounds outside, you see? There's something there. Okay, I guess we need to just go north. The door is locked, but we have a key, so we use it. We got a parlor. We got the West Wing Hall. I like to keep opening things, so I'm just gonna go with this one. Parlor, spare room, West Wing Hall. Okay, we're at the West Wing Hall. What do we have here? Staff notice, June 15, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff may draft... I'm gonna take a screenshot here. We're gonna have a lot of screenshots. So what do we have here? This is a vial. And this is a bath vial tub. Something like that. Okay, nothing else. Let's go over here. Closet. Bunk room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Okay. And we got a patio. Spread gems in each green room. Oh yeah. Also, the rooms have different colors. Okay, we're in the patio. Now I know we can get a shovel, you know, to dig there. And by the way, you can, you know, like give me hints and stuff like that. I will try to figure out as much as I can. But if there is something important that I am clearly missing, you might give me a hint. You may say over here, for instance, hey, over here, you know, this wall is significant. Because you break it and then there's a secret passage or something like that. I don't know. You say, this wall might be significant. Just keep in mind. In fact, it might look... No, I don't think there's a... What happens if I click this? Oh, look at this. This is the directory. Patio. A roof outdoor seating area located along the perimeter of the estate. During the summer evenings, it is not unusual for the grill to be employed while entertaining acquaintances of a more informal nature. Cost 1 gem. Type spread green room. Rarity standard. Drafter 1 time. Entrance hall. Past the steps and beyond the grand doors, admission to Mount Hall is granted by way of a dark and garish lobby, suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guest's adventure begins. However, the 3 doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. This is permanent. Blueprint. Rarity not available. Okay. We got the Nook. A snug corner reading room which serves as a quiet private place for guests to spend a few hours of their afternoon away from the hustle and bustle of the staff. Blueprint, commonplace, drafted 1 time. The Den, a more traditional family room, warm and inviting, so comfortable one might assume that the countless clocks surrounding the sofas are placed in a futile attempt to avoid inevitably wasting the entire day here. Okay. The Pantry. A well-stocked pantry is always the true test of a large estate. Keep in mind, wholly wide gamut of ingredients and supply stock has always been one of the primary priorities of the house staff. Okay. We haven't drafted anything there. Antechamber and room 46. Antechamber. From its root meaning, the room before, all signs and paths point toward the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach. let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. This is a blueprint and it's an objective, you see? Room 46. The mysterious room mentioned in H.S. Sinclair will, named only by a number. Despite the house official blueprint only showing a total of 45 rooms, the words of the legal document make it apparent that a 46th room in the house in fact exists. Finding this room is your primary objective while on the estate. It is, after all, your bequest. Rarity rumored. Bedrooms. Guest bedroom. A small bedroom maintained and kept available for accommodating weekend guests and impromptu visitors who find themselves compelled to stay the night. Bedroom. Dead end. Commonplace. Hallways. We get hallway. One of the many nondescript hallways snaking through the estate, providing elegant causeways between the more northworthy destinations that the house has to offer. West Wing Hall. The West Wing Hall of the estate has been closed since the death of Lady Epstein. It isn't surprisingly, therefore, that this hallway is in the Gletz estate features boarded windows and dust-smothered furniture. Corridor. A long hall with two doors at either end that had been one of your uncle's most frequently traveled rooms. Consequently, he had left strict instructions with the household staff that the doors of this corridor should never, under any circumstance, be locked. So corridor is always left unlocked. Okay. Green rooms. Patio. A roof outdoor seating area located along the perimeter of the estate. During the summer evening, it is not unusual for the grill to be employed while entertaining acquaintances of a more informal nature. Spread something cost 1 gem. Green room, because spread gems in each green room. Okay, and this is apparently the only green room. Shops. I know there's shops. There's like a commissary, stuff like that. Red rooms. Lavatory. A room one might go to great lengths to avoid showing guests, despite that always probing for its location. Why? It's a dead end. And the chapel. Private sacristy, as ornate as the most lavish rooms of the estate, is watched over by 8 Ageran angels depicted in stained glass. This room was more of a tribute to your uncle's vanity than it was to his faith. Type entry. Entry? Oh, whenever you enter, lose 1 money. Okay. Okay, good to know. And we have the car keys. Per set of car keys. The only car left on the estate should be in the garage. Okay, but I don't have access to the garage. Also, I know that you can get like a shovel, for instance, and you can dig there and you get stuff. What gem? What is this? Buried below. Occasionally, you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate the suspicious dig spots. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm just gonna also take a screenshot. Okay. So we're there in the patio. And look outside, but can't do much more. We need to go in this direction. This is locked, and I have no keys. So I'm guessing we need to backtrack to over here and go left. Okay, we got the utility closet, which has a breaker box. I've seen this. Nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. It requires a gem. The passageway, gem requirement. But this is a dead end. We needed a key there. Breaker box. Think this run my end soon. Let's go over here. Okay, we got some steps. Good. So what do we have here? We got like an aviator. And we get plants. Got a star. Anything there? No. Some monies. Okay. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. If I remember correctly, this is our mother. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eye down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toe to his head. And as you my reader may already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Okay, the Ballad of the Red Prince or something like that. Here in the nursery. We got some sort of geese there. Oh, look at this. There's a pawn. That becomes important later, like I said. We got some sort of Godzilla thing over here. Okay. So what can we do? Because this is locked, we don't have a key for that. We just gotta backtrack here to the chapel or to the entrance hall. So left and then just continue until we are in the chapel. Always keep an eye to see if I miss something. Let's see. Okay, we're in the chapel. Oh, we lost one coin because of the chapel. So if we go right, you can do something. We got a storeroom, we got a bedroom, and we got a drawing room. No, I'm gonna go to the drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Gem requirement. Okay, I don't have the gem requirement. That sucks. How about we... Crap. I need to draw something. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Try that one. Okay, we got 5 and we got 2. Because we drafted something. This one, we drafted the nursery, you see? And we drafted the bedroom, so we got 5 and we got 2 more steps because we entered this. This lady, I don't know who she is, might be our mother. I'm gonna take a picture. There, screenshot saved. And she's looking like over here. So we got an airplane over here. And we got a plans. You see? Plane, plans. There's always a thing. And it says E. So there's an E over here. And if I don't remember... Yeah, I think what you need to do is... This is plane. P-L-A-N-E. This is plan. So if you take plane and you remove plan, you get an E. You see? That's how you know over here is an E. I believe that's how that puzzle went. We're going to assume it was like that because it was, you know, like, I don't know, over a month ago that saw someone explaining it. But I believe it was like that. You have to, the two pictures will have similar words except for one letter. And that letter is the one you need to put there. And that's why this is E. What do we have here? Weird figures. Oh, and there's also a pawn. There's a thing here. Greetings from Reddington. Oh, no, I'm gonna take an image for that. I don't know if this is important. Can we open something? No. The trunk is locked. Okay, I don't have a key for that. So we're there. Just open this. So we got a parlor, boudoir, and veranda. I'm gonna go with the parlor and see this. And also we have look at this. We have this sculpture like pointing down. Okay, so we are at the parlor. We got this guy. What is this? You found a rather curious wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Oh, this is the one with the boxes. Yeah, I've seen this one. So let's see. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it has been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit has lost its charms. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you need to share with guests should you be inclined to play in this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays one true statement. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box as a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay, so those are the rules for this thing, you see? And we got this guy in the parlor. I'm gonna take an image of that guy. So there we go. These are the things. So this box is the black box. This is clearly false statement. This box is the blue box. This is a false statement. So this statement must be true. The box that claims to be black has the gems. So this is false. This is false. This has to be true. And it says the box that claims to be black has the gems. Which one is the one that says this? Okay, the gems are here. There we go. You see? We got a couple of gems. But we've locked ourselves up here. We could go to the patio, but we need a key there. Our only option is to go back, entrance hall, and then try to get a key over here. And then we can go to the patio. Okay. Is there anything else here? You see, we got a bird and a boat. Bird, boat. Raven, rowing, something like that. Okay, and we got 2 more steps. We're not wanting for steps. And we lost some money there. Nothing here. Okay, let's go in this direction now. Spare room. Closet. It has 2 items. Rumpus room. This requires a gem. It gives you 8 monies. Let's go with this one. This is the rumpus room, where there is some rumpus. Oh, I've seen this guy. Let's see the rumpus room. A uniquely modern fashion gaming room, the Rumpus Room has provided many guests of the state with countless hours of recreation. The room is outfitted with a record player, 2 television sets, a collection of board games, and a mysterious antique fortune-telling automaton named Olzara. This is the Rumpus Room. Okay. So what do we have here? Got 1 television set. Backgammon, checkers. We got a lot of money. Okay. What is this? Got a fish. Can I open this? No, we can go over that. Got a radio. Nothing there. Okay, you see we get praying and a pry bar. Pray, pry. So this room over here should be an A. This one over here should be an A. This one is an E and this one is an A. Or something like that. Okay. Can we play some music? No. No television, water thing. Okay, so can we insert coin?
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Holy crap.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Yes.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Maybe.
The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
Weird.
I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by Rogue Moon.
Rogue
A
Moon.
door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters.
A lost
What you
room
have
beyond the
heard
dark
here
waters.
has been foreseen
Okay.
by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, so I guess that means we can only use this guy like 1 per day. Okay, this was the Rumpus Room. Okay. So let's go left, I guess. This is the only one. If we don't get a key here, we're screwed. We get a closet, we get a utility closet, and we get the commissary with items for sale. Luckily I had 1 gem. Okay, we are in the commissary. Let's check. The staff commissary is always stocked with household goods and supplies at a reasonable cost. This provides the servant of the state an invaluable service, especially to the live-in staff who may only expect to leave the property once or twice a month. Cost a gem, type shop, rarity standard, drafted 1 time. Okay, so it says annual mate sale, annual mate day sale, 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All staff welcome. Day 20 and 21. Okay, I'm going to just take this because it means on day 20 and day 21 we're gonna have a sale. That is important. Nothing there. This is Digiblocks. Okay. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live outs and seasonal stash will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals in the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password something. I'm going to just screenshot this. I see something like an S. I don't know. With, without. Dune. This is Dunes. This is Flan? The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. I remember something about the notes being... the red notes being lies or something like that. Okay, let's see. Commissary. Gem. No. Salt shaker. No. Sledgehammer. Metal detector. Okay, we're kind of screwed because we don't have... I'm gonna get the sledgehammer and try to break... Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Okay. You see, can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. I know we have locked trunks somewhere, but I don't remember where. Yeah, this is why I need my clipboard when we're playing this. So it was not here. It is not here. Maybe it was in the... yeah, I think it was in this direction. Not over there. And not over here. Okay. So it is in this direction. You remember there was... I've seen 2 trunks. There was one with a padlock with 4 digits. Okay, we lost but I don't give red says. Yeah, I believe it's like in this direction. Where is the... it's a nice hat. Where is the thing? It's not here. Let's go in this direction. The pantry. I think it's over here. Where was the crap. It was not here. Okay, we wasted a step there. Anything here? I didn't think it was that far away. Can't use the sledgehammer to bust that thing open. Okay. So we need to just go back. Nook, no. Nothing here, right? Yeah, I lost the monies. Over here. Okay, there it is. There. We did it. Oh! Just what we needed. Where are the other ones, though? It's in the parlor? I remember seeing one with a lock, but I cannot find it now. I don't think it's there. Or was it this one? Maybe it was this one. Okay, yeah, we lost the monies. So what we need to do is go up there to the patio. Just go over here. Good, we got 17 steps. Let's open this. Okay, we have a secret passage. Leads to a room of your choice, but we need a gem and we don't have them. Bunk room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms, but it's a dead end. The dining room is my only choice. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Yes, and that gives you food, which gives you steps. We are at rank... How do I see? We're at rank 6 here. Okay. And we have, like, cliffs and 10 dog tag or something. We got a deer there. This one is locked. I mean blocked. So all we can do is go over here. This is my last key. We don't have the gem requirement for the drawing room. I don't want to go. Let's go to the conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout this house, they are placed in this room instead. Oh. Didn't we get a thing that was going to spread gems? But I think it's not retroactive. Over here we get world and plane. Plane? Paint? Paint plane. Okay, this is the conference room. Rank 6. Got another thing. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently in your estate. However, if you have a home conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Okay, I'm just gonna take a screenshot of that. So this is the conference room, and there's a thing here. This security door is locked by an electronic keycard, and it goes down. See, we got some water, we got some pans and stuff. Okay, so we cannot go in that direction. We can go in this direction. Select a room to draft. Boudoir, kitchen, or the office. I have no choice because I don't have gems. It has to be the boudoir. Okay. Let me see one thing. Volume. Change the master volume of the game. It's weird because I have not heard a lot of music, you know? But it's okay, I guess. This is my first day, so... Okay, in the boudoir... you got some lady shoes. Got... What do we have here? We got a deer. And we got a stage. Is there anything else in the... Oh, look at this. Cinca Corporation. Okay. So we got a save here. So I understand the thing for that save should be, in theory, maybe here. What is that? I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Look at this. The save. Can we see something here? Any clues? Like I can see the keypad there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, there's probably some sort of importance to this. Anything else that we can grab here? No. Shoes, plants. Can I play this? No. Nothing there. Okay, so in the boudoir we have this thing. I'm just gonna take a screenshot there. Can open that. Okay, here we go. It's locked. Oh crap. We are done. We are locked of choices because this thing requires a key and I'm all out of keys. There's a ballerina here. Can I open any of these things? No. Let's see if the boudoir says something. A private salon with a plethora of fainting couches and chaise lounges that serve both as a dressing room for her ladyship in the morning and a cozy sitting room for her in the evening. Interesting. Conference room. In his later years, H.S. Sinclair had become withdrawn from public life, conducted all business from the comfort and privacy of home. This included the occasional board meetings which were held in the professional setting of this room. This is unusual. Look at this. An intimate and warm room with a large dining table boasting a serving tray with a silver dome cover. Dinner is served here each evening. When we reach rank 8. Okay. So before we call it a day for the first day, let's just see if there's anything here. Oh, there's a thing there. Look at that. Save code 0983? What? Could this be the parlor, the boudoir thing? I'm gonna take this screenshot. 9083. Okay, let's try it. 9083. Enter. Clear. 9083. Enter. Okay, but we have a save code. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Okay, so this is the office safe code. 9083. Okay, good. At least if we ever get to the office, I have the code for that. Good. Anything else? Maybe not. Can't go there, can't go there. I don't know if I have enough steps to get to the entrance. It's a nice fire here. Dining room. Anything else in the dining room that I could... 5. Wine. No. Okay, let's go patio. Here. Go over there. Over here. Here's the chapel. Keep losing the monies to the chapel. The clocks have the same time? Yeah, they do. Okay. Yeah, we already read this. Okay, let me see if there's anything I might have missed. Like, I know we can go over there, but we need to first open this thing. And... is there anything to do here? No. Guessing that's a fountain, but it's not operational right now. And yeah, we can go over there once we've figured out those puzzles with the flames. Can I use the sledgehammer here? No. Nice. Very nice. Is this significant? Who knows? Reminds me a little bit of the art style of The Long Dark. Okay, that's not the garage. The grounds. Okay, I don't know, but this over here could be like the thumbnail. You see? The thumbnail right there. That's the clock I was talking about. Something over there. I wonder if you can get there. Okay, I guess we're going to call it a day. Call it a day. Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the saves as well as your current inventory will have been reset. Call it. Mount Holly, west facing cottage. West wing favored. Total rooms 20. Rank reached 6. Step taken 78. Items found 1. And this is like what we did on day 1, you see? Save and continue. Day 2. Okay, we're back here. Time to start over again. But yeah, you know, since this was my first video, I took my time. I need to organize my notes. I took a lot of screenshots. And then we're going to keep queen, queen, card, ace. We're gonna keep exploring the mysteries of this mansion. Keep looking around, you know, thinking there might be some hidden meanings or stuff like that. But yeah, and the thing is that this one we can also stream, and there will be more videos and more stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first Blueprints video. That's it for now. See you next time.
On the dark roads of Montana, there's a shadow in the dirt, the whisper of a mountaineer in a ragged flannel shirt. He walks the stony hillsides with his mandolin in hand, but you'll never see his face around this long forgotten land.